Hello. Welcome to the When I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'm sitting here enjoying my day off. So recently, the what's it called? The Golden Globes. They've been under fire, under criticism because I guess the people who do the voting for the Golden Globes, I guess too many of them are white. For some reason, that's a problem. I mean, I don't know the full details, but I get the gist of it. Too many people who vote for the awards are white, and apparently that's racist, I guess. Also, the ratings of the Golden Globes are like down considerably. I believe. I mean, they've lost over 50% of their viewership, and so NBC is not going to host the Golden Globes next year. So I don't know if the Golden Globes are canceled, but the TV station that would air them, or the network, is NBC, and they're not going to do it. Publicists are distancing themselves from the Golden Globes, saying that my client will not accept an award from you until you fix the diversity problem, stuff like that. It's a bunch of virtue signaling. It's a bunch of people trying to be on the right side of Twitter, stuff like that. Stuff I don't care about. I mean, I don't care about the Golden Globes. I don't care if everyone who votes for it is white, Chinese, French, Portuguese. I don't care what the race is. I just don't care about pretenders. Rich people who pretend to be someone else in a movie. These rich pretenders, well, of course they're all rich, but anyway, it's like a make believe thing. Like, I don't see why actors, these movies are so important anyway, that we have to have this racial thing. It's like, who cares? But it matters to some people. Um, but anyway, the thing that I found funny was when all the hoopla came about, about like it not being diverse enough. And there's another thing, like, who cares about diversity? I don't care. I mean, like, when I see a movie or whatever, go to a business, I don't care about the racial makeup of the people that work there or whatever. I mean, like, I care about, like, the attractive makeup. Like, like, the more hot chicks, the better. And the more of them that are Asian, the better. The more of them that are 19-year-old Chinese girls, perfect. But anyway, Tom Cruise. When everyone was coming out saying, when I mean everyone, I mean, like, famous people. When everyone was saying that, we need to fix this diversity, whatever, Tom Cruise said that he's going to give back. Oh no, he already gave him back, but Tom Cruise gave back the 3 Golden Globes he has. I wrote it down because I forgot the year. Tom Cruise won a Golden Globe for Best Actor in 1989 for the movie Born on the 4th of July. Then he won a Golden Globe for Best Actor in 1996 for Jerry Maguire. And then in 1999 he won a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor for the movie Magnolia. So, between so Tom Cruise is giving back a Golden Globe that's 30 years old. He's giving back another one that's like 27 years old, and another one that's like 22 years old. Giving back an award that's 30 years old means nothing. Tom Cruise, who cares, bro? You're a Scientologist. It doesn't matter. Uh, I never took Tom Cruise seriously before, but now I take him even less seriously. Is he giving back the 3 Golden Globes to distract the fact that he went on that tirade about people not socially distancing on the set of his latest movie, yelling and screaming for 20 minutes, grandstanding? Tom Cruise is crazy. The fact that Tom Cruise put out a press release saying, "I'm giving back my Golden Globe that I won in 1989," is stupid. Anyway, it doesn't mean anything. The ego on Tom Cruise blows my mind. The audacity. Just whatever other adjective you can use to describe a Scientologist who's lost his mind. I don't know if it's going to start a trend of other celebrities giving back their Golden Globes. I just think like when you give something back that's like 30 years old, it doesn't matter. I mean, when you give something back that's 20 years old, it doesn't matter. I don't know what Tom Cruise is thinking. I just think Tom Cruise wants to be in the press. That's it. He wants a different news story to be focused on him instead of his last news story. Because I'm pretty sure he's embarrassed about his last news story. About the tirade. But I don't know. I just think it's stupid. But whatever. I'm just an average guy, so I'm assuming a lot of people are thinking the way I'm thinking. I'm of average height. I'm of average intelligence. I'm of average looks, average speed, and I don't know. Of course, I'm lying about all this. I'm mostly above average or top 5% at least. Um, First of all, no one beats my narcissism. No one. I'm probably a like 1%er. Um, but anyway, it's just I don't understand when are celebrities gonna learn that no one cares. The problem is you have Twitter or whatever social media makes a big deal about stuff. But the only problem is social media is really just 12 really angry people who live in their mom's basement. So when people follow the trends of Twitter, I'm just gonna say Twitter. When people follow the trends of social media, say I lied. When people lie, uh, when people follow trends on social media or they try to do something that upset social media, they're not upsetting. Um, Once again, a very small percentage of the population, and so, but that small percentage of the population makes a lot of noise because those are people who are not happy with themselves. I'd be pissed off too if I lived in my mom's basement. It's dark down there. It's damp. You know, like the only girls down there are the ones that are tied up. I get it. I totally get it. Um, so, but the average person does not think like the people who are making all the noise on social media. So when celebs try to placate or companies whatever when people try to placate social media, you're alienating yourself from the majority because the majority of people don't make noise because they just don't care. Like the average person just wants to be entertained. The average person's probably turned off that Tom Cruise said, "I'm giving back my award that I won in 1989." The average person's like, who gives a fuck? No one cares, Tom. No one cares that you're giving back your 3 Golden Globes from 30 years ago. I don't know who cares. I mean, like, I don't know. Like, are you doing it because you're trying to show that you're not racist? So, like, I'm trying to see the logic. I mean, like, is there a trend going like if you want a Golden Globe and like you're white, it means you support the non-diversity, which if you want to make the Golden Globes diverse, you'd actually have to have the people who vote for it. You'd have to have them be like everyone. You have to be like you would literally have to have like someone from who's like a checker at Ralph's can vote or someone you'd have to have like everyone vote because like if you're just gonna have the elite vote. See the thing is I don't see race. I see a social class right here. All the people who are voting aren't they press and they're press connected to Hollywood. So these are people who are elite. When I say elite, I mean money wise, and they know the right people, have the right connections. So that's the common thread between all these people. It's not. It has nothing to do with race. It has to do with like money, status, stuff like that. So if you want to make it diverse, have me vote. You know. Like, I don't think there's any people like me voting. Like I like anime, I like K-pop, and I like Chinese girls. I bet you there's no one on the board who votes for the Golden Globes who has my qualifications when it comes to that. Bet you no one. Okay, you know, when I cook chicken breast, I use mustard as like the flavoring. But no one does that. Like, like that's diversity. Like, have the guy that pumps your gas, have him vote. That's diversity. Have a manager at McDonald's vote. That's diversity. So even when they do, I mean, I'm assuming they're gonna change it and hire some token people to be on the whatever the staff that votes. I don't know what they call it. I don't know much about the Golden Globes, but the panel. There you go. Like when they forcefully just hire some people because, like, oh, you're Mexican, oh, you're blah blah blah, oh, you're this, and they put them all on there. Like, okay, so now they're forced to be on there because it's just stupid. And so now you're gonna promote that you have this race, that race, this race, and show them off like they're a purse puppy. Hey, like we got this one Mexican here, he's gonna vote, and then they're gonna probably like throw in like a non-binary trans tree person on there. Oh yeah, yeah, we got this jackass here. He, she, him. It's gonna vote for best actor, and oh yeah, we got this black guy over here. When he's not digging through trash cans, filling up his recycling bag, he's telling you who's best actor. Like, who cares? It's actually worse when you purposely make it diverse, because now you're like, oh, they just got a bunch of random people because of their skin color or whatever, not because. I'm assuming you have to be there's some kind of qualification for this. I don't know. I mean, at least the people who have been voting for the Golden Globes have been doing it for years, and I'm assuming that once again, I'm assuming that they watch more movies than the average person, so maybe they critique it a certain way. I mean, like, okay, well, let's say a person like me is on the panel to vote for the Golden Globe stuff. I'm gonna pick the movie that just has like, you know, like a movie with the hottest chicks in it, and vote for that. I mean, like, because I don't care. Once again, I think the average person doesn't care. So you're still using people who are different from the masses, because the average person is not watching these movies. The average person is watching blockbusters. The average person's watching Marvel movies. Marvel movies don't win Best Picture. I don't think so. I don't know. Like, I don't I don't remember Blade 2 winning any awards or whatever. Like, I don't remember Speed winning any awards. So I don't know. And watch both those movies like they probably won something. But anyway, the point is, this is very this whole process of we have to diversify something that doesn't affect the average person shows you how how out of touch Hollywood is, and also shows you how much power 20 people on social media have that are causing this, and then it shows you how weak corporations are, that they're caving to the social pressure of social media. So social media does not represent this is this is what they have to do. They have to just have the Golden Globes needs to do this. Just have a website, okay? And on the website, you can make an account, and you can vote. So it's open to it's open to everyone. Everyone can vote for this. That is the only way to make it diverse. You don't need a panel of people to vote for the Golden Globes, because who cares? It's just a popularity contest anyway. So if you open it up to everyone to have a chance to vote, you end all the it's not diverse enough, and then it's like if literally everyone has the, can vote, that means that the person who wins, like you can't like say anything bad about them. Because well, it's just gonna be a popularity contest. So, but like you can't say like, oh well, you only won because everyone who voted for you was white, or everyone who voted for you was rich, or everyone like you're breaking down all the ways people are divided in this country. If you just literally have it open to everyone, and then like you're gonna say, oh well, if you don't have a computer, okay, well then like have it so like have an address or like a PO box so people can write into. So there you go. So like you have a PO box and you have a website and you have a list of all the Golden Globe nominations, and then like the whole population, the whole. I mean, I don't know if you're gonna open this up to other countries, but whatever. You just have it so the general population can vote, and that's as diverse as you're gonna get, and that's gonna be 67% white, 10% black, believe a what is it like 4% Asian and the rest other. That's why it's hard to be diverse because the population of this country is not like split down the middle. I mean, it makes sense that there's more white people on the Golden Globe staff because well, the population of America is mostly white. I mean, I don't know. It's like people want diversity, but they're not thinking logically. But whatever. But then it also shows that just people are very concerned about these labels, race and gender. Boys and girls. There's only two genders, but like people are very concerned about these labels. And well, I mean, the only label I care about is 19, Chinese, and a girl. Anyway, I've said enough, and I'm feeling out of it. I don't know. It must be I'm going through withdrawals or something. Anyway, later.